everyone, I'm Lexi, I'm a part-time reseller, and welcome to my channel and a thrift haul. Okay you guys, so this was originally supposed to be just a short thrift trip in, check it out, go out, you know, nothing crazy. But then I ended up finding some good stuff. So I got 2 bags. Let's see what all I got. I actually want to start with saying, when you're watching these thrift hauls from all of the resellers out there, I want you to remember something. Everybody sources differently, and that's okay. There's a lot that goes into why we purchase different items. So it's really important when you're first learning to not just remember a brand, because when you're out there, just the brand pops in your head and you don't know, like maybe we buy a certain size, certain style, certain material only, or a certain price. So really, I'm going to try and explain why I buy things. Sometimes there's no explanation other than I like it. And that doesn't mean that you have to buy it or you should buy it. It doesn't even mean that it's going to work for me. But I just like to say that every once in a while and remind you guys that, because I made the mistake when I first started of watching a bunch of these videos and getting brands in my head, going out sourcing those brands without realizing that there's so much more that goes into it than just the brands. Some things might sell well for me and not for you, and vice versa. So just keep all of that in mind as you hear what I picked out. Okay, let's go. Okay, so this is, I picked this up basically on style. It is a Lauren green tag, but it is a denim like romper, and I thought that it was like Y2K 90s vibes. I did pay up for it. I paid $8.99. So we'll see how it does, but I really liked it. I thought it was a cool style, and we'll see what happens. Okay, this I found on the dressing room look back or put back rack. So it's like a hot spot to not ignore, the racks where people have already like tried it on and then decided they didn't want it. Basically, people have already gone through the thrift store, found what they like, and then hung it up for you. So I found this. It is Sundance, which is a catalog brand. I did pay up $6.99, but it is a really cute long sleeve Henley top, and I do well with Sundance, so I'm excited. This is a perfect example of something that I would not pick up if it wasn't new with tags in this style. So this is French Gray, which I honestly have never heard of, but it is new with tag Stitch Fix piece, and Stitch Fix new with tag pieces do well for me. I'm not saying that they're going to sell for a whole lot of money, but they sell, and they sell quickly. I did pay up $8.99 for it, but it's a really cute floral dress, and it's a super soft, like, brushed knit fabric, so I love listing new with tag items. Okay, so I'm really hoping that I don't pop this in front of a light and see stains on it, but it is a Free People. I don't pick up everything Free People. This is a small, and it's a wrap top with this nice window pane plaid. I just thought that it was a not basic, but definitely like neutral top. Okay, I got this for myself. If you don't know, I'm pregnant, so this is Burt's Bees. It's just a wearable blanket. It was actually in the women's tank tops, so I'm glad I found it. Okay, I paid up for this piece as well. I paid $8.99 for it. However, it is a new with tag Athleta. It's a bra cami. It's a 34B or C bra cami. It even has like that. And these retail for $74. So I was excited to find it. Like I said, I love new with tag items. So this I originally was gonna pass on because it's plain, but it's a Patagonia, and it's just a plain t-shirt. And when I saw that it was just a plain t-shirt, I was like, you know, I'll probably pass. But I went ahead and looked up comps, and when I originally put in Patagonia t-shirt, it wasn't that great. But then I put in the Patagonia Oh my goodness. Y'all, it's pregnancy. It's hormones. Patagonia Capeline Cool Daily. I put that in. The Capeline part. And when those came up, the comps were actually decent. So I thought for $3.99, I'd pick it up. This is bread and butter for me. It's Logo by Lori Goldstein, which is a CVS brand. This one is super cute too. She does a lot of like modest layering kind of look clothing, and my sold through rate for her stuff is very, very good. So I think I paid $3.99 for that. So this brand, I either did really well or I was terrible, but I have sold this brand before and it did well for me. And it was like a plain t-shirt. And so I picked up quite like a few pieces by them, and now I'm wondering if maybe I should have looked up comps before. I honestly couldn't tell you where it sold. I don't know anything about it. Okay, so good. Like, stuff's still selling, you know, $20 and up. Of course, this sweatshirt only sold for $15. Like I said, it might have been a bad buy, but they were in really good condition and they were great sizes and I thought they were cute, so we're gonna try them out. But anyway, this is the brand Peace Love World. This one is a size large and it is a sweatshirt and it's got love on the back. I love their pieces. I think they're really cool. They have like we have like a little logo right here they put. I did pay up for this one. Paid $6.99. So hopefully it sells more in the $25 range instead of $15 like the most recent one. This is another one that I was definitely on the fence about, but I picked it up because if it doesn't do well, then I will keep it. But I wanted to try. I didn't even know Rachel Hollis had a clothing brand. Rachel Hollis is very controversial right now too because she had like that big falling out over her tweet, or was Instagram, whatever, she did something bad. Anyway, but it's sold on QVC. I did pay up $6.99 for it, but it's a large, like oversized camo sweatshirt. I really thought that the style was cute anyway, and then I'm sure she still has some diehard followers out there, so we'll see. So these two pieces are both that Peace Love World. There was another piece. There was actually a couple other pieces. I left one piece because it was just plain black, and then I left another one just like this because it was stained. So this is a large, and it says I love game day, and it's got football on it, and then it also has this on the back. And I noticed a couple of their pieces, it says love is not something you look for, love is something you become, and then a signature. That one, and then this was a cool piece. That one was not marked up, so I paid $3.99 for it. This one is marked up, so I did pay $6.99 for it. But it is this hooded pullover sleeveless vest with this like really cool ruching and ties. I thought it was pretty neat. It's got big pockets on the front. And it is a size large. Yeah, large. Okay, so I haven't looked this up, but I'm pretty excited about it because it looks really nice, and I'm hoping that the comps are higher end. And I honestly don't even know if it's a dress or a robe, but it is soft surrounding. Oh, and it's I didn't even realize that. Okay, so it's a soft surroundings, which is a great brand for me. I always pick it up, and it's a tall, so it's a medium tall. And I honestly don't know if it's a dress or a robe, so I have to do some research, but it's this beautiful like velour fabric, and it's got lots of embellishments around the waist and on the cuffs of the sleeves. So we're gonna see. I paid $8.99 for it. Alright, so this is a Lulu's. I picked this up for $9.99, which is kind of high for Lulu's. However, it is new with tag and it's a size large, and those are great things for Lulu's. Lulu's dresses can kind of be hit and miss. Sometimes they only sell for $15, but I'll still pick them up for $2.50 day. But the bigger the size, the faster and the more likely they are to sell for more money. So this is a large Lulu's. It's got really great cutouts, and then as you can see, it's smooth tags. So it's a really simple but cute little black dress. So then I found this, which is actually not for me to resell online. This is for our antique vendor booth. Very 70s. This is wood. This is wood. I paid $3.99 for it. I'm thinking, my mom's the pricer, but I'm sure this is probably going to be like $14.99 in our booth. Then I came across these. So I'm not a big Plush seller. Sorry, my kid is fighting Mr. Potato Head in the living room. I'm not a big Plush seller. I have sold a few of them. Like, I've sold some vintage Pound Puppies, and I've sold some Build-A-Bear Workshop, and that's probably it. So this is not my realm, but I found a bunch of these Hanna Barbera. Well, this one's not Hanna Barbera, but these characters, and they were in amazing condition, and the person who had collected them kept the tags on them. And yeah. Oh, so like this one is 2010, so it's actually not vintage. Like, I looked them up and I saw some people were saying that they were vintage. They're actually not vintage. However, like this one was $1.99. This one was $2.99, and the other ones were either $1.99 or $2.99 depending on the size. And even though they're not vintage technically, like let's see if this one, yes, 2010. They still are selling for $15 to $30, $40 depending on what they are. And I wanted to try them out, especially since they still have the tag attached. That's always a great thing. So I got those two. And then I've got Boo Boo. He's kind of misshapen, but I think it's just because he's in a weird spot. What's this guy's name? Do y'all know? Is this Top Cat? And then Hong Kong Phooey. And last is Magnolia Gorilla, which now the Magnolia Gorilla song's gonna be stuck in my head. And then I got this one, which is South Park. This is Kenny, right? South Park Kenny. And I looked at this exact one. It is a 2008, so it isn't vintage as well. But this exact one was selling for $25 and up. And it was $2.99. So I decided to try my hand at those. Plush are really easy to list. You know, you just take your photos and you take one measurement to see how tall they are. So that's a big plus. I'm definitely going to be doing some flat lace soon. So I'm going to get all of those photographed so I can get them listed and see how they do. It's always good to branch out when you find a good deal. That's everything I got. It was a pretty good haul. Like I said, I wasn't expecting to spend that much or to pick up that many items, but I just kept finding things that I liked and that were, you know, decent brand. Please comment below, tell me what you think. Is there anything you would have left? Or is there any questions that you have about maybe why I picked something up? Leave a comment, give me a thumbs up, and subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see y'all all next time. Bye-bye.